Hello guys and welcome to Midweek Racing Tier 2 with your usual commentator, RLRT Matter, or Matt. We're here at Mexico this week, so yeah, we'll see how we get on. See, last week Claasen was finally broke the streak of Raptor, so that gap in the championship, Raptor did DNF. So that gap in the championship has come down quite significantly as we head here in Mexico. So a couple of guys have set lap time so far. So Barry's leading the way with a 15.9. Raptor just slightly behind him, 5/10 away from him. But yeah, let's read through the championship standings as the rest of the guys come and set their laps. So Raptor still leads the way then. 2 points now the gap, after it was 20 points before, but now it's 2 points, so yeah, by Rob in second. Claasen has jumped all the way from, I don't know where he was, but now he's in third. Big D Mag in fourth. Manu 3 points behind Big D Mag. In fifth, Zardi in sixth after DNFing very late. Yeah, you need to watch that. That was, the line was, I don't know, less than a foot away. Is it? Yeah, may have been, and he crashed out. So, yeah, I don't think that result was counted. Yes, we crashed out. Yeah, Oldie Bones in seventh, Angry Wolf in eighth. Tiago, good showing from him last week. Hoping that we'll probably do a bit better, or go a bit further, higher up in the field. But he is obviously ninth. Barry's currently back down in second now, so Rob has took the lead in provisional pole. In 10th, Nick in 11th, G-Man in 12th, Majesh in 13th, Cowboy in 14th, and the rest of the guys are the reserves. So reserves today then, Squadra Corsa, who I'm on board with right now. Carter Boy 45 is here, yes. Flying Goose, yeah, hasn't really had the best of luck. The two races I've commentated on him. Yeah, we'll just say that. Anyone else? Let's have a look. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all the reserves today though. So, yeah, let's see else. Constructors, Mercedes lead the way then. With 61 points, 8 points back are Haas. So they're having a fantastic season so far. In second, Racing Point in third. In Williams in fourth, Toro Rosso fifth, Alfa Romeo in sixth, Renault in seventh, McLaren in eighth, Red Bull in ninth, and Ferrari all the way at the back. But at least every constructor has scored points, so that's a good thing, I suppose. So then, 11 minutes to go. Rob leads the way, currently in the pits. What else? What's Oldie Bones doing? Has Oldie Bones just finished? Where is he? I can find him on the list somewhere. There he is. There we are. Just coming into the last, into the stadium section. So let's see where it puts him. Razor saying go Barry's. Well, he's currently in second, so yeah, doing well so far. So yeah, we shall see. Right then. Toro Rosso having a bit of slipstream off him. That is Carter Boy. So it's just set at 117, but looking to go again. Best time is on a set of softs, so we'll see if he can improve. just through these corners there. Bit of a whittle on the rear end for Carter Boy as he exits that corner. Now into middle sector, and well, I don't know if he was put off by Majesh at all, but yeah, had a very poor run there. Yeah, rear of the car isn't stable at all. That's yeah, that might spin. So yeah, we shall see. Right there. Let's see if he does improve. I think he's coming in the pits. Yep, must have been validated beforehand. So flying. Oh my life, there's quite a few cars out. Quite a few cars heading out. So Flying Deuce on his outlap. Where's Claasen so far? Claasen all the way at the back, yet to set a lap time, but obviously he didn't set a lap time last time in China, and he won the race. So yeah, might be a good strategy here for Claasen again. So then. Zardi currently leads the way then, just over 8.5 minutes to go in qualifying here. Midweek Racing Tier 2, Season 5, Round 4, Mexico. So, we're all lining up. It's coming a bit of a traffic jam. Who is ahead of that traffic jam? No, they're all in the pits. Where's that other Force India? No. Who's the other Force India I've seen there? Seen someone. We'll just stay on board with. No, Zardi's in the pits. He's had enough. Who else is it? Alfa Romeo. No, that's Burnout. He's just set a lap time. Squadron Horse are doing. Then he's on his out lap. Then else on their lap. Oh, what's Manu doing? Has he run out of fuel? What's he doing? Unless he's giving a tow to his someone. Maybe Carter Boy? No, not really. Anyone on a lap? It looks like Andrew Wolf is on a lap. Just the apex just a bit there, just middle bit of the stadium section. It's a nice sort of exit there. Let's see where it puts him. I don't think it's going to get pole. Improves by 3/10. It's a 15.9. Top 5 are all in the 15s so far. Its Burnout has been disqualified. Well then, it's been going the runway. Yeah, it's the only chance we're going to get a few of his got, and he's crashed out, and obviously he went to try and reverse maybe. Yeah. Well, don't worry, Burnout. You know, listen to Claasen, or watch Claasen from last week. Not over. So, yeah. Right then, Raptor. Let's get everything back up again. Right then, Raptor on his outlap. Championship leader, 4 rounds in. Addie's leading the championship, but cut by 20. Still leads it, so yeah, hoping for a better race this week. Yeah, we'll see how he gets on then. So comes the stage section, ready for his lap. Right then, it's a very long straight here at Mexico. So, comes across the line. Was that an improvement or was that okay? So he had an improvement before that, but I don't think he did. Right then, so it's heading into turn 1. He's got a bit of traffic ahead. 2 Toro Rossos. Let's hope they get out of the way or he doesn't catch them at all. That could have been an invalidation. Not quite. Gets the corners. Ooh, yeah, just a bit of that second chicane. Just a bit run there. But the G-Man does get out of the way. It's not the Toro Rossos at all, it's the Red Bulls. But there we go then. So, down to second. Keeps it nice and tidy. Down to first. Get that turn in. Back up to second. Just runs a bit wide. Cowboy. Ooh, that should be investigated. Just about gets away with it. Comprises is running out of that hairpin though. But there we go then. Coming into the S's. Most tricky part of the circuit. Try not invalidate. Probably should have cut that a bit more, but he gets away with it, so that's fine. So it doesn't look like an invalidation. He's still going. Again, he'd probably go wider, use all that track there on the outside. Doesn't so. May use that for the end. Let's see if he sets this lap, because it's just just over 4.5 minutes to go. So let's see if he does set the lap, or if he's coming in the pits, and he is setting the lap. So let's see where it puts him. Goes second. Now what is that gap? Leader. Oh! 1/100th away from Zardi. So I think that could be qualifying over for Raptor. Zardi on his out lap. Let's see if Zardi can improve. What about Barrett? Although those eyes are in the pits. Flying Goose is on the lap. What's G-Man doing? Is he setting a lap? I think he is. Let's ride on board with G-Man then. As we just wait for Zardi to finish his out lap and he'll start a lap. We'll go on board with him. But for now, we'll go on the 8th man so far, the G-Man. See if he can get a bit higher. Shall I find about 2/10 to get at 7th? Shall I find over 4/10 to get 6th? So, yeah. So yellow flag up ahead. Who is that? That is that a retirement or is that Raps getting out of the way? Probably could have went a bit faster through there, G-Man, but yeah. Oh, a bit of traffic, Matt's a load of traffic up ahead. Let's see if he gets out of the way. Flying Goose does get out of the way, so that's good of him. Second. Let's see where it puts him. I don't think it's going to be an improvement, or it could be. It's a 16 dead, so good lap there from G-Man. Moves him up to 6th. Where is Zardi? Zardi's still on his out lap, so let's see anyone else. G-Man still on his out lap. Where's Cowboy doing? Cowboy's not on a lap at all. Majesh 7/10 up. Out of the second sector. A bit of a scruffy lapping at the end. He's run out of DRS and he jumps into the top 10 on 2 lap. One softs, that might not be what he wants. But look, he's in 10th. I don't think we'll have time to set another lap. Let's go on board with Zardi. What's happened to Zardi? Did he just set his lap? Or did he not? Yes, he has. Okay, I've missed. He was on his out lap, but okay. Must be a bit of graphics glitching, something going on here. Just okay. I think Zardi does improve there by a 10th. So should be a 10th no bits. Keep hold of pole, just extend his lead. For provisional pole. Don't think anyone else is going any further. What about Andrew Wolf? Andrew Wolf's on his lap, so let's see if he can find 7/10 and get pole, surprise pole, or if he can get any further. Competition probably is going to be with Barry's because he's so close he is with him. Just less than a 10th of a second the difference. So let's see if he can jump Barry's. Bit of a tougher task to jump Rob, but I'm going to give it a go, and that could be an invalidation, but he's going to carry on. It looks like he's carrying on. There's a bit of traffic up ahead. This is no, yeah. Well, we knew that was going to happen. Yep, we knew that was going to happen. Yep. So Claasen gets out of the way. Claasen's going on mediums. So I'm guessing he has set his lap. Is he going to go again? I'm guessing he is. Is there anything in the way? Don't think anyone is coming. No, so he's fine for now. What's Claasen doing? Wolf has been disqualified, so another disqualifiee. So what's happened there? What's happened there? So Raptor is out. Is he going to have enough time to set a lap? Where is Manu today? Manu is 14th. So he's normally up there. Normally he's the last person to pit, Manu. So, yeah. I guarantee he's probably going to go on hards. So he's definitely the last person to pit. Or he might go for softs and still be the last person to pit. But yeah, still in the pits. So I'm guessing he's happy with 14th. He ain't going to go any fire. I think Clayton, he's finally started his lap. But he's a bit further down. So let's go on board with Raptor. Championship leader. Where is Rob? Just a bit ahead. So we'll go on board with Rob for now then. He's just a bit further ahead on the track. Alright then. So Zardi just looks like he's going to take pole. Unless, oh, that could be invalidation from Rob. could be an invalidation. There we go then. So, oh, this could be close for pole. This could be pole. This could be a pole position lap here from Rob, unless he messes it up last minute. Unless I put the commentator curse on him. But it looks tidy from Rob here. Let's see if he can overtake Zardi for pole. And he does with a 1:15.1. Where's Ratzer? Ratzer coming into the stadium section now, and he's given up. I think he's invalidated his lap. Anyone else? Oldie Bones. Oldie Bones, I think he's... Well, I don't know what he's doing, is he? Oh, I think that, yeah, it's a slow lap. Yep. So. Well then. Cowboy, what's Cowboy doing? It's 5 tenths down, but must have been validated. So then. Rob grabs pole at the last chance. So then, well then, Raptor's in the pits. Just waiting for Raptor, Oldie Bones. Claasen's still out. Well, see, he's finished. Claasen did jump up to 9th on those softs, 1.3. I can't remember what the delta is. Maybe that round Mexico. So that's a good little lap from Clayton there. The only person, actually, is it? Yes, it is. He is the only person inside the top 10 on mediums. So Clayton, if you can keep it clean the first lap or so, then I'm sure could be another contender, another one to watch out for. That's true, Martin. He'll definitely be up there. He's always the last person to pit. So, right then. Let's run down the grid order then for round 4, tier 2, midweek racing. 30 seconds to do it, let's go. So Rob takes pole then, Zardi in second, Raptor, championship leader in third, Big D Mac, great qualifying in from him there, fourth, Barry's in fifth, G-Man in sixth, Flying Goose, best qualifying so far from Flying Goose in seventh, Oldie Bones in eighth, Clayton, last week's winner in China, down in ninth, but he is on the medium, so don't discount him, and Majesh, rounds off the top 10 on those 2-lap worn softs, so he might be one of the first people to pit, or legitimately pit, if he doesn't get wind damage. Right then, so predictions in the chat then. Who is going to win? Who's your podium predictions? I'm going to go for Rob, Raptor, and then Clayton in third. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with today. It's going to be close. It might count on penalties though. Mexico does like to dish out a load of penalties, so yeah, penalties could be a factor today. But we shall see. Everyone's just fitting their setup and strategy. So we'll see. Right then. There's a Williams on the front row. You know it's a game when that happens. Williams pole. No, it's not. It's a Mercedes pole. Williams second. Let's get that right. Right then, let's get everything back up then. Full track map. Stops, tyres. That's what we want. Right then. So, as I mentioned before, Clayton is the only person inside the top 10 on mediums. So, he's got a bit of advantage. Oh, well. Renault and Toro Rosso have been disqualified from formation lap. That was a bit silly of them, wasn't it? Well then. So let's round off the top outside the top 10 then, because we didn't quite do that. So Carter Boy did get 11th in the end. Thiago in 12th. Cowboy in 13th. Manu in, obviously been disqualified with, I don't know, a Squadra Corsa, so that might be investigated at the end. Andrew Wolf did get disqualified in qualifying as well as its burnout, so an Alfa Romeo back row. Not quite good for them today, is it really? But we'll see if they can get, see if they can do any better in the race. See if they can score some points. Right then. So again, predictions in the chat. Oh, I forgot about Zardi. It's going to be close then. But I think Rob is going to win today. I think Rob's just got about enough. Zardi in second. Raptor. It's going to be close. They're in championship leader, so don't discount him. He's in the championship lead for a reason. But I think I'm betting that third position on Flying Goose. But then again, they're both in the same team, so it could be team orders. So yeah. Right then, as they're coming onto the grid there, saying hi to Manu and Roger Corso as they go by. Little nod that goes through them. Right then. Right then. So here we go then. All the cars are here. We got a better view. Oh, there we go. In third. 5 red lights. Well, we got 4, but our Alton Biddy's got a drive-through penalty for jumping the start, and away we go. It's a bit of a shoddy start from Zardi there, down in third. See if anything else happens in the background. Don't think there does, so that's all right. Bit of a slow start at the start. So yellow flag set through already. So Cowboy did DNF, so I don't know what's happened to him. The safety car has been released. So don't know what's happened there at the start, but Cowboy and a couple of people that are Force India's got wind damage. Flying Goose, severe collision with what was it, G-Man. As those who handed him a 5-second penalty. So he's got, which he'll serve obviously in the pit stops. So safety car is out then, as it's tradition. So safety car is out, as I mentioned. Rob did hold on to the lead. Let's have a look at the position changes. Obviously the safety car is out, so that's fine. So Raptor did jump Zardi, so good start from Raptor there, which needed to do that. Anyone else near enough at 1. Oh, Andrew Wolf at 5, so a good start from him. Burnout up 3 as well. Big loser, Claasen down 3. Has he got damage? Let's have a look. Let's go down to him. Don't think he's got damage. He probably just lost out quite a lot at the start. So not the best start for him. But again, safety car bunched up the field, so all fine on that front. As Biddy Mag has got a speeding penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So yep, not great for him so far. Flying Goose in the pit, Zardi in the pit, so Zardi did get wind damage at the start, so not quite, as Roger Corso has DNF'd. So second DNF, and there's only been 2 laps. There's 36 laps, so if we're going at this rate, we'll be over in lap 17. Right then. Martin says first Rob, second Zardi, and third Barry's. Barry's currently in 4th. Not bad, especially with Zardi obviously pitting with wind damage, so that puts him out of contention now. So there we go then. So Majesh up to 5th. Jesus. Right then, let's see if we can hold it, Majesh. Come on, you can hold it, mate. Come on. This is your week now. This is your week. Come on, we can do this. Carter Boy in 6th as well, up 5 positions. Andrew Wolf up 8 positions now. Burnout 6, as we mentioned before. G-Man in 3rd, currently up 3 positions. Let's see. Safety car is still out. Isn't coming in yet. It will come in probably next lap. Maybe, if Flying Goose can catch up, which I'm sure he will, because they're all going so slow. Right then. Josh Claasen has left the session after DNFing on lap 2. There we go then. Andrew Wolf is in the pits. He's got wind damage, hasn't he? I think he has. Yeah. Well, after a good start, it's all gone to pot now, hasn't it? So yeah, Clayton back in his position now after So dropping down to 13th. So back into 9th. So recovers not too bad. Manu. See, told you. Never discount Manu. He's always done. He'll probably still lead. He'll still lead this race at one point. He will lead this race. I'm betting on that. 100%. He will lead this race. So then, lap 3, safety car. Same as China last week. We had safety car early on at the start. So yeah. Dylan says go G. Well, yeah, in 3rd. It's yeah, doing well so far. Let's see if we can hold it. Top 3 are on softs as we mentioned before. Anyone stopped? So 12th all the way down to 15th has stopped. Anzardi's done on the hards as we mentioned before. Big D is also done on the hards. Flying Goose is done on the mediums. So I'm sure he'll probably do a double medium stint. Probably. I can't remember what tyres he started on. There's a safety car's in this lap, isn't it? So I'm not even going to look. There we go, right there. Is the safety car in this lap? Yes, it is. So we're away then. As I was talking about. So Rob does get the jump on Raptor by a massive margin. Actually, G-Man might be under pressure of Barry's here. So let's go on board with Barry's. Let's see if he can close in. Doesn't quite look so. Claasen does move ahead of Manu. Let's go a bit further down. All Manu looking to get the move back down the inside of Claasen. Does he battle it? Not quite. Claasen does break later of the 2. Looks like G-Man does hold on to the position of Barry's. So Burnout right on the back of them as well. Thiago looking to get a move on Burnout. Let's see if he can get it done. At turn 3. I think it is turn 3. Round the outside, can he do it? Not quite. Round the outside line is very, yeah, I've overtook a few people there. It's a weird line. But there we go then. Thiago does stay in 11th so far then. Let's see if Zardi can move past the traffic as quickly as possible. He is on the hards, so he's not going to have the best tyre advantage yet. But it will come into effect as it's Burnout. Oh, that could have... oh, Flying Goose hit the wall. And that is because of its Burnout. Yeah. Well, at least I caught it on stream. That's good. I'd is he? No, it's not quite. So virtual safety car, which well, it's no surprise there, is it really? Virtual safety car. Well then. No, that's Majesh still in 5th, so that's good. That's where he wants to be so far. Clayton, again, obviously did get the jump on someone, so he's out now in 8th. Flying Goose does get a well. It's not well. 3 rounds. Flying Goose, I think I may have put a curse on you. I think. Sorry. But look, it's well, there's a chance of, is it, I think maximum of 5 safety cars, so this is number 2. So yeah, so there's a maximum of 5 safety cars, so you might as well carry on until all the safety cars are out, finished. So it's a green flag then. Green flag is racing then. So Rob leads the way still. Raptor a bit closer to him this time. As it's Burnout has obviously left the session after DNFing after that epic crash. G-Man, well, still under pressure of Barry's. Let's see if Barry's can make the move on him into turn 1, if not before. As we head into the stadium, so G-Man goes wide, and he goes deep into that corner as well, which allows Barry's a better run. Doesn't want to though, because he'll want the DRS, which probably won't be in effect till this lap, I think. Oh, Rob, and well, that's a very early pit stop. It's a very early pit stop, so I'm guessing it's going to be a 2-stop for Rob and then Rob. So G-Man leads the way, doesn't defend, so he leaves the door open for Barry's down the inside. They're both equal on the brakes. They're both very equal, giving a bit too much room to each other. I think one of them needs to take charge. It was you don't, no, you don't, yeah, you don't on that one. So I think someone needs to take charge on this one, and Barry does need to take charge because he needs to get that lead. Majesh up to third. Woo. That's what my life. Unbelievable show from Majesh so far. Yeah, Barry's currently compromising his run. Not too much, just losing out. He looks like the quicker man so far out of the two. Let's see if he can get it done. So Rob and Raptor, a bit of an update on them. They did come out ahead of Zardy, so no pressure on that one. As Manu was DNF'd, oh, yeah, and he's lost it at the end of the S's. Another victim. Another victim. Oh, what's happened to Barry? Barry's had a major mistake as G-Man's in the pits. So Barry does take the lead in the end. Majesh is carrying on. Anyone else? Carter Boy, first man on the mediums. Oh, and virtual safety car again. It's a drive-through penalty for someone. Who's got a drive-through penalty? Let's have a look. Race director, incidents. Jump start, jump start, jump start. A load of jump starts. That's a lot, isn't it? So Andrew Wolf got a drive-through speeding under virtual safety car. Well, it's a bit awkward. So Raptor's done ahead. Oh, it's green flag. I missed that. That was a very quick virtual safety car, wasn't it? So Raptor does take the does take the virtual lead then. Virtual lead, the provisional lead. Dying 8th. So obviously these guys have pitted. So we'll see if anyone goes on. Oldie Bones and Tiago are battling. Tiago, well, Boldy Bones letting Tiago go. So hands back for now, which makes him vulnerable to. Oh, what's happened to Majesh and Claasen? So Claasen, oh well, they are struggling. Majesh is massively struggling. They've gone a bit too far on those softs, haven't they? I think. So we'll see. See how they get on. Well, that's corner cut. I didn't see that, Majesh. I didn't see that. So Barry's still carrying on as he sets the fastest lap. Let's see if Claasen can do anything better. I don't think he can. So Majesh is still carrying on. So yeah, it's got DRS. Anyone close enough? Don't think they are. All a bit of a gap so far now. Rob has fallen back to Raptor, so Raptor. Let's see. Everyone has stopped. Andrew Wolf. Andrew Wolf. Well then. I think he has got a drive through, so I'm sure he's got to serve that at one point. But yeah. By the looks of it, he's actually currently leading. Yeah. Raptor and Rob have pit, but it isn't showing up that they've stopped. So yeah, there's Tiago and Majesh are battling. I think Tiago's got past Majesh, and Majesh is absolutely dropping now. Those tyres have absolutely gone for Majesh, and that is not happening. I think it's going to be a bit of team orders here at McLaren, or is there? As Majesh uses all the track. If the track's there, you might as well use it. So Majesh just keep hold of the McLaren driver so far. Probably wants to give him DRS, which I'm sure he will, as I'm sure they hopefully don't hit each other, which would help. So Majesh, or is it going to be a race? Is it going to be a double stack? No. So then Barry's in the pits as well, after leading early on. So Barry's good first stint. Majesh losing rubber at near the end. Also, I think Andrew Wolf is coming in through his drive-through. Yep, coming in through his drive-through. So yeah, that's a shame for him there. So Raptor take provisional lead then. Well then, these mediums are going to go a long time. Make them to lap 20 at least, I think. That's where you can go take those softs a bit longer as well. But yeah, probably not. As my phone's just dropped on the floor. That's good. Right then. Tiago, Claasen are battling for the lead. Claasen currently leading. Last week's winner in China. Yet to pit, of course. Battling with Tiago. So we'll see if Claasen can hold on for now. Looks like he will. I think Tiago's just a bit too far back. For any other gaps, I don't think there is. So this is the only gap for the battle for the lead so far. So Claasen a bit of deep into the hairpin in the stadium section, so that allows Tiago to get a bit closer. This could be a chance for now for Tiago. Is there a glitch with Ruthven, so I'm sure he would be using the ERS. I'm sure. As Majestic gets a 3-second time penalty for his troubles, down in 11th now, after early on being in second. So then, Claasen does lead the way then on lap 10. I think we've had 3 safety cars so far, so we've got 2 more to go. if they're ever needed. So then, Big D Mac, I've just noticed that Big D Mac is at a bit of a shocker, hasn't he? 26 seconds back from Flying Goose, so that's a bit of a shocker for him. But yeah, we shall see. Zardy, Andrew Wolf still inside the top 10, so it's not too bad for him, I guess. Zardy down in 9th, obviously, after pitting early on. What's happened to Raptor? Raptor has spun! So Raptor, where's G-Man? G-Man is going to come up on him. He's going to compromise his run anyway. He's got a bit of a gap behind. So I don't know what's happened there. Has Rob hit him? What's happened here? G-Man has got past him, of course. Raptor has got wind damage, so that could be championship lead over. Absolute unlucky last 2 rounds for Raptor so far. As Oldie Bones is in the pits, 10 laps on no softs. So that's a good first stint there from Oldie Bones. Only got him to 4th though, so he does go on a set of mediums. G-Man up to 4th now. So G-Man, good race so far. I think he's in the provisional lead. Because what's happened to Rob? Rob has pit. I don't know if he went for wind change. But he may have done because he was behind. Yeah, he's behind Majesh, so yes, I'm sure. And now he's behind Flying Goose, so wind change for the 2 championship leaders. I wish I caught that on stream, but I didn't. So, yeah, can't do anything about it now. So Diodo still behind Clayton here. Still within DRS range. Anyone else? No one. Oh, Rob right behind Flying Goose. Let's see if he can make the move stick. No, he does not. So Flying Goose does hold on for now. This is where Rob needs to get past Flying Goose as quickly as possible. We want to try and pull a gap onto Raptor. Obviously Raptor did make a wing change, or get a wing change. So, yeah, we shall see. I don't think anyone else has stopped. Rob has definitely stopped twice, and Raptor has definitely stopped twice. That's what we know of. So, he's going to go for the move here. I'm sure he won't. I'm sure he wants to wait to straight. Let's see if... No, not quite. Still puts him under a lot of pressure. Clayton does run a bit wide there. Does get a better exit though, compared to Tiago. But Tiago still has that DRS. He's using his ERS now, so that's better. Better of him. They've got a reasonable amount of ERS, so they're not using quite a lot. As Rob does get past. Well, that's very early on, so I'm sure Flying Goose isn't going to do anything too much special. Really? No, he's going to back out of it, so well done there. Raptor. He's gone for another set of softs. So, yeah, unless he wants to take mediums to the end, or have mediums at the end. I'm sure he will. But, yeah. Rob obviously on a set of mediums, so it could be going for a 3-stop today. I'm sure he will. Might make it work, might not make it work, we'll see. We'll see. Well then, Mexico. Absolute, what is it doing? So Clayton and Tiago into the pits then, do not get speeding penalties, so that's alright for them. Carterboy is also in the pits. What about G-Man? Is G-Man going to come into the pits? Is Tiago going to... What about the Renault boys and the Haas boys? Who's going to come out in front first? Oh, Tiago's been held! Oh, G-Man is carrying on, so that's fine. So it's a G-Man currently leading the race. Barry's in second. Zardy, yep. Rev glitch, so not go on board with him again. Oh, Andrew Wolf. Let's see if he can make the move on Clayton. Is he going to send it? Not quite. So Clayton has come out on a set of hards. Where did Tiago? Tiago's come out on a set of hards, so they're going for a 1-stop, but their tyres are going to be absolutely cut near the end. So we'll see if they can do. Flying Deuce Carterboy. Obviously Carterboy has pit for a set of hards as well, but he's all the way down in 11th. So he must have had a stop-go penalty, which I'm sure he did. I think quite a few, to be fair, doing the safety job, so that's his penalty taken. Zardy up in third after, obviously, early on wing change when we were off board. Barry's in second. Closing in on G-Man. Obviously 2 lap fresher tyres, so Carterboy does get a penalty. 3-second tyre penalty. So we'll see if that can change or changes anything. He has come out ahead of Raptor. Obviously was the champion, well was and is until this race finishes. But we'll say was the championship leader. But yeah, Rob currently overtakes him by 2 points himself if he stays in that position. Let's see. That gap has still stayed 1.5 seconds between G-Man and Barry's. So Barry's not looking to, well, not closing in just yet. G-Man stopping in, I'm guessing 5 laps, and I'm sure I'm guessing he did start at softs. Let's just check 2 seconds. Yeah, so he's on soft, so I'm sure he'll go for another set of mediums. I'm sure he will, as well as Barry's. So that could be a bit of a battle to the end. Zardy will probably stretch those tyres to the end, so it's going to be a bit of a long battle there, and definitely don't discount Claasen. Obviously he's going to be the fresher hards out of those two, so we'll see if that changes anything. Obviously Tiago does need to get past Andrew Wolf. Obviously Andrew Wolf will probably be pitting this lap, if not later on, and I'm sure G-Man probably will be stretching those tyres as well as Barry's, which I'm sure he will. Let's see if Andrew Wolf does come into the pits then. So right on board with him. Does he come into the pits? No, he doesn't. He carries on, so that's fine. I think he can take these mediums probably lap 15 maximum, I think, or 15 laps maximum. So yeah. And then Flying Goose, 9 lap old softs. He's carrying on though, so he's going to do one more lap. Still on the back of Carterboy though, so Raptor, Oldie Bones and Rob. What's happened between these two? I'm guessing Rob has got past Oldie Bones there. Don't know how clean that was, but yeah. We shall probably see it later on, or hear about it later on. But yeah, so Rob up into 7th now. Takes a 4-point championship lead at the moment. My calculations are correct. I don't think Claasen is anywhere close enough to take it in 4th, unless he wins. Just double check, what is it? Actually, Claasen is only 7 points behind Raptor heading into this race. 7 points behind Raptor, I mean. So it's going to be quite close as Andrew Wolf is into the pits then. So he's took those mediums 12 laps, which seems to be the ones today. So comes into the pits. What is he going on? He's going on for another set of... No, he's going on a set of hards. So I thought that set of mediums then. But Flying Goose is coming into the pits. I'm sure he'll be going on the hards now to the end. So recovered nicely, but I'm sure that will drop him to the end. But obviously Big D Mac is obviously yet to pit. So well, obviously do I make another pit stop? He's got a 5-second stop go penalty. So Rob, I'm sure he's still in the lead. Yes, because there was a 5-point gap between them. So I think they're actually equal on points. I think they are. Unless Rob can get past Tiago, and then that's fine. But Claasen does need to get past Zardy. That is where it is now. So it's just a championship battle between. As Raptor stored a point though, so that might change slightly. I think it's going to even it up as well. Let's see if it, obviously Raptor's got a pit yet again, so that will drop him back outside the points. But I'm sure he's got the pace to make it to the end. As G-Man has lost the lead. As Raptor now to 9th, overtaking Carterboy. As G-Man round the outside, so these guys are battling. So G-Man must have made a mistake because he did have a 1.5 second gap. So I'm sure a massive error Did cost him there. So Barry's now the race leader. So these guys probably G-Man's got to pit 2 laps before, so he may get an undercut. Let's see if Barry's might pit the same lap. Barry's might pit the same lap. We'll see though. Might cover him, but we'll see. See if G-Man can get a 2-lap undercut. Well then, has he got wing damage? No, he hasn't. Just that dirty air, I'm sure he has. It's that dirty air. Well then, Zardy. Let's put the gaps back up. I don't know why the gaps were off in the first place, but we'll ignore that. So G-Man in DRS range. Let's see if he can retake the lead, which I'm sure he will. Let's ride on board with him. He's not doing. Oh no, yeah, he's using DRS. Round the outside, as easy as that. As easy as that. Let's see if Barry's just go for the move back. Oh, a bit late on the brakes. Could have ended badly there for Barry's, but just about avoids it. So that's cost his run now. But he will not have DRS as well. So any chance to close back in? Not quite. So this battle rages on. G-Man will probably pit next lap as Raptor. My life, he's got 7 lap. And Majesh are battling. Majesh obviously has probably let him go personally. But there we go then. So those softs probably got another 3 laps maximum to go. Troy pits. Will probably come out outside the points again. Let's see. Older Bones 6 seconds up the road. See if he can close in on at all. Tiago looks like he's closing in on Claasen. Carter Boy's got another 3-second time penalty, so I'm sure he will not be scoring any points today. But here we go then. Let's go on board with Barry's. He's closing in once again. Let's see if it's Barry's turn to overtake him. As G-Man goes a bit wide there, so that's not going to help him any means. Just Barry's obviously in DRS range. Use an overtake. Well, G-Man's only using 1, so this is going to be an easy overtake, isn't it? Just. I think, yeah, Barry's is going to have him, surely. Oh, not quite. Just about misses out. So G-Man saving a bit of DRS there, but he might need to use some now. And he's not. He is not using the DRS. So this is going to be an easy move for Barry's here. So Barry's back down the inside of G-Man. So G-Man will be pitting this up, so I'm sure that's probably the reason. Because he wants probably DRS as he comes out the pits. So we'll see how that works out there for G-Man. Zardy will take the lead as Zardy is closing in on these guys now. As well as Clayton. Tiago's not too far back, and as well as Rob. Well, this battle for the lead is going to be close. Who is going to win? 6 guys, 19 laps in. 6 guys are currently so close to each other. Let's see. Only 6 seconds separate top 6, obviously. Is G-Man coming in the pits? No, he's not. He's carrying on for some reason. So, yeah, he's obviously stretching those tyres to lap 15. Or lap 20, probably, and then goes on 16. Yeah, probably going to go a bit further. He's probably going to go lap 15 on those tyres. He's going to do another 15 laps on them. We'll probably do 1 more lap and then pit, which I'm sure he will. Because Barry's going to pit the same time though, which I'm sure he will. Oh, Zardy down the inside of G-Man, and he takes takes 2nd place off him. So G-Man definitely needs to pit now. See if he can close in as well. So Clayton. Oh, closing in as well. Clayton within a second of G-Man as well. 20 laps in, and this battle for the lead is getting eagerly exciting. Oh, what's Claasen? Is Claasen going to go for the move? Not quite. He knows that he probably needs to pit soon, so he's not going to fight it too much. He's going to wait for that DRS so he can close in on Zardy, which I'm sure he will, because Zardy's on 18 lap hards, and G-Man is still carrying on. Okay then, so he's going to go for one more lap. So G-Man is losing the pace compared to Barry, so Barry's looking good so far. Let's see if G-Man can get past Azadi. Not quite. What about Claasen? No. Everyone else not within DRS. Andrew Wolf is closing in on Cardboy as he's just hit the ball, so that's not very good. Raptor is in the pits eventually, so sure he's going to drop us outside the top 10, and yes he does. Where's Big D? I'm sure it will come out between Andrew Wolf and Big D, which I'm sure he will. Where is Big D in this terms of this? And yes, I think he's clear by a mile. Yep, let's go on back on board with Claasen then. There's the leader. Claasen can see the leader. Tiago just about see the leader. What about Rob? Again, just about see the leader. This is how close it is. Audiobones, can't see anyone. Majesh, can't see anyone. So yeah, definitely out of that now. So G-Man surely got to pit this lap. It's Barry's pitting this lap. I'm sure Barry will be pitting this lap. No, he's not. He's carrying on. What about G-Man? G-Man is carrying on. Well then, turn up for the books here. Zardi is still carrying on as well. So Zardi going to be close to the end. I don't think he will go to the end. So Claasen looks like he will take the win here. All going well, barring any penalties. But yeah, just get past G-Man. So G-Man is dropping back now after a good stint leading the race. Obviously he does have to pit again, so I'm sure he will not be stretching these to the end. Nice back view to Tiago. Tiago obviously is eyeing up G-Man next, so let's see if he can do it. Rob, again, this is always helping him as well. Rob, I'm sure Rob will have to pit again as well. Don't know why he did go for the hards, but he didn't. So yeah, it's gone for mediums. Probably didn't want to use the hards, which some people don't. What about Zardi? Zardi going to come into the pits. What about Barry's? Barry's going to come into the pits. Does he just want? Does he want to stretch it out to softs? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I'm sure that might be it. Barry's in the pits. No. Zardi, no. G-Man. Yeah, they've got to be stretching out to the softs now then. 10 lap on softs, which is doable, which I'm sure they'll do. But they're losing a lot of time now. Is 10 laps going to be worth it? So Tiago down the inside. G-Man not defending it. So allows Rob to close in. Tiago does go deep. Allows G-Man. Does hold up G-Man though. Bit of a compromise run from Tiago. Does he have DRS? Tiago does not have DRS, so Rob, is Rob going to send it down the inside? It's for the championship. Not quite. Let's see. Thinks better of it. Zardi is losing space and time now as Claasen up to second. Moves past Zardi, so Zardi, I'm sure he is going to pit very soon. Barry's as well. So Barry's, it's Claasen. In that DRS range as well on these guys. Tiago, again, did get past G-Man then. So Rob, let's see if Rob can get past him now. Anyone pitting? Barry's. Oh, Barry's has lost the lead to Claasen, so I'm sure this is the time now. This is the time. No, just no. And G-Man's still carrying on. Yeah, they're going for the softs. It's just that simple, isn't it? And they're all going like a snake. Could this end badly? Yes. Is it going to? Maybe. But yeah. We'll go on board with Tiago as Claasen and Barry's. Oh, bit of contact. Oh, no. And oh, wow, you knew that was going to happen. And you knew that was going to happen. Oh my life, what is he doing? What is Tiago doing? No need to crowd off a guy like Barry's there, and Barry's, well, in the space of corner he's all lost it, and it's all, yeah, tempers are raging now, heads have gone, they're all too close near the end, and the heads have just gone, and the person who's most patient is going to win. Was it? Okay. Right then. Zardi still on the back of Claasen. What about these guys here? Barry's just pick up a penalty then. Ooh, that was a bit deep from him. You going to do 12 lap on softs? Oh, I don't think he will. Well, Tiago's in the pits, I'm sure he's got wind damage. And then we'll have to pit anyway. Oh no, he won't, because he was on hards anyway. So G-Man's finally in the pits. Is he going to go for a set of softs? Barry's into the pits. Is it going to be a wind change? No wind change for G-Man. Yep, Tiago's, well, that's lost him now massively. Where's Andrew Wolf? Well, I'm sure they'll be fine. Could be a bit close between Andrew Wolf and Tiago. But Tiago does go for a set of mediums. Well, Barry's and G-Man. G-Man does jump Barry's in the end then. So Andrew Wolf does jump Tiago, so that wind change massively costly. This will allow Raptor to close in on Tiago, which I'm sure Raptor will take that opportunity to overtake him. So G-Man gets back ahead of Barry's. These guys need to work together now. Don't battle because you're going to lose time. Got the fastest set of tyres. 11 laps to go now. Here in Midweek Racing, Tier 2, Season 5, Round 4, Mexico. Jeez, this is a better race than China. It's been action non-stop. It's up there with Australia. I think Australia's probably the best one so far. Flying Goose gets a penalty. Second one, I'm going to say Mexico, and then the third one so far this season, out of 3. There's Zardy. Oh, Zardy. Yeah, and there's Robert's pit now. So Claasen, well, can he do 23 laps? Well, I'm sure he will. Claasen is going to be a wanted man. Let's see where Oldie Bones is. Oldie Bones is in the pits as well. They're all going for softs. What about G-Man? Where is Rob? Rob is coming out the pits. Is he going to jump G-Man? It's going to be close. He's going to be close. He's going to have to go for him. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will get him. Yes. Is he? Round the outside. Those tyres are going to be a bit warmer on G-Man. And Wolf has left the session though. So, no, it's all gone massively run for him now. So, Zardy down in 6th now after pitting. 21-second gap to Claasen. Can these guys do it? Can Rob get past G-Man, which I'm sure he will? Can Rob do it? Can Barry's do it? We don't know. Andrew Wolf has obviously left the session, so he's not going to do it at all. Claasen, he's on a set of mediums. We might come at him at the very end if he can keep the pace with Zardy, but yeah, Raptor down in 8th, so I don't think, no, it won't. It will not. It won't keep the championship lead. He won't keep the championship lead for now, unless something happens to Rob or Claasen. But yeah, that gap is coming down. G-Man sets the fastest lap. Barry sets the fastest lap. Anyone else sets the fastest lap? Anyone else? No. So Barry's. Oldie Bones gets past Andrew Wolf as well. Arthboy in 10th. 5 seconds away from Andrew Wolf, which I'm sure he'll take, as Big D and Flying Goose are battling. Big D past Flying Goose. So that's a battle for no points. So it's a pointless battle, but we're going to watch it. But there we go then, for 2 seconds. So, G-Man down in 3rd now, so Rob got past him. Come on then. Down to 18 seconds. Where does he want to be at the end of lap 30? Below 10. Definitely below 10, which I'm sure he'll get. As Claasen leads the guys on to lap 28 of 36. 8 laps to go now, boys and girls. Let's see if he can hold on Oldie Bones on the back of Raptor now. So that could be a next move done. Right on board with Oldie Bones as Rob sets the fastest lap. Let's see if Barry can respond. No. So then, Oldie Bones looking to get ahead of Raptor, as Raptor's showing a bit of lag. That might be my end though. There we go. No, well, he's got no ERS at all. sure he's going to get that move done. Round the outside, can he do it? No. So, Oldie Bones settles back into 8th as Carterboy is into the pits. Is he going to go for the fastest lap? No, he's going to go for a set of mediums. Why a set of mediums? Okay. Well then, we'll see how that goes. Down the back of the field now then, Carterboy now for that. So, Rob, now down to 15 seconds in the space of 4 corners, or 2 sectors. So if the way this is going, he's going to close in as Raptor picks up a penalty, just to try and extend that gap on Oldie Bones, which is working, because, well, Oldie Bones is dropping back on him. And all the gaps are opening up now. All the gaps are opening up as Clayton's in the pits. Why is Clayton pit? Why is Clayton pit? He was fine. He was fine. He didn't need to pit. He didn't need to pit. Why did he need to pit? Okay. I'm sure he probably wants to have the pace, which I'm sure he will have, because he's got 4 lap fresh tyres than second and third, 3 lap freshers than first and fourth, so I'm sure he will come back fighting, but he's running out of time. What's the gap? I think that gap was less than 10 seconds, so it's 8 seconds, 8.2. He needs to dispatch Zardi very quickly though, to even have a chance. But he could have less penalties than Rob. Rob obviously did pick up a penalty, so yeah, we'll see. G-Man. Looks like he doesn't have the pace as he did in the earlier stages. So, Barry's down in 3rd. Clayton within DRS range of Zardi here. So I'm sure Zardi going to play ball, which I'm sure he won't. This is all for the championship. Rob, at the moment, will take the championship lead. Let's hope no heroics, no late DNS from Zardi here. He's on for a good result. Let's see if he can overtake him here. Zardi, no DRS, so this is going to be a weakened battle here, as Clayton does move past Zardi. Clayton up to 4th now. Next target, Barry's. Let's see if he can do it. 6 laps to go. Well then, Barry's just outside the DRS range of G-Man, but I'm sure he will get close to him. There's Rob. He's extending that gap, well, massively now. So, has Clayton got the pace? That gap is still 7 seconds to the leader. 6 laps to go. That gap needs to come down quickly, rather quickly. I'm sure he needs to get DRS here, which I'm sure he's just about going to be out of, as well as Barry's. Where's the detection point? There. Yeah, I'm sure he's just out. No, he's just about got it. What about Barry's? Barry's hasn't got it. So, Clayton, this is an out Clayton closer. Especially, he's going to try and make a move, probably down into turn 3. It's not turn 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn 4. Big one, turn 3, don't I? But there we go then. Does need to make a move rather quickly now. Barry's not battling, not fighting it, so Clayton. Down up to 3rd. Down to 4th. Up to 3rd now, as Carterboy does get another penalty. But he's not going to score any points anyway, so that's down there. So, Clayton up to 3rd now. 6 seconds to go. 5 laps to go. So fine. Oh, as Rob has picked up another penalty. So 6 seconds worth. So this could all help now. Let's play. I don't think Clayton's got any penalties. So, G-Man. See if he can close in just a bit on Rob, and he will take that position off him. But does Claasen have penalties? Back up to 2nd now. See if he can make the move on him. G-Man using best DRS as possible. No. Go for the move there, and he doesn't, so he's going to go for the move into turn 4. Looks for the better exit, which he does. G-Man, slower exit there. Will be the outside for Claasen then, as we head into turn 4. Can you make the move? Done and dusted. Round the outside, well, he gets the move done before even the corner. He's turning for the corner, so up to second now. Let's see if he can find those 8 tenths. So I'm sure Rob has got 2 penalties at least. I don't know if he's got any more, but he's definitely got 2. Anyone else? I think that's all the battles done then. Barry's on the back of, well, closing in on Zardy. I think Zardy's got past Barry's actually. No, he hasn't. Barry's. Yep. Tiago coming into it as well on those mediums. So don't discount Zardy. Because the amount of penalties that probably dishing out, Tiago could win this. We don't know yet. Raptor, I don't think Raptor's. Well, Raptor's in contention as well, out of nowhere. So championship leader for at least another 3 laps. See if he can close in and see if he can overtake Tiago. Tiago has got 4 lap fresher tyres than him though. Andrew Wolf in 9th. Yeah, I wouldn't pit, I'm going to have those 2 points. Can only race Majesh. Currently on board to store 10th. If he can make those softs last. As long as he doesn't spin out. Any close gaps. Tiago second behind Barry's now. Let's see if he can get DRS as we head into turn 1. 3 laps to go now. Who is going to win? My podium predictions at the start were Rob, Raptor, and then Claasen. That's what my predictions were. And at the moment, if it stays like this, then yeah, I got 2 right. Well, got 1 right. Got the podiums. People who got podiums right. But, well, 2 out of 3 anyway. But, yeah. It's Claasen. 5 seconds back. Or 5 seconds back. Yeah, 5 seconds back to Rob. He's closing in. Those softs are wearing off as well as Rob's are. So we shall see if that does anything. Oh, as Tiago round the outside of Barry's, he's going to make the move. Done, yes he is. Round the outside as Barry's going to look for the move back. Not quite. See if we can get the better exit. Again, Barry's does get the better exit, but Tiago does have DRS, so it's going to be a losing battle here for Barry's then. Down to 6th. What about Raptor's? Raptor going to get Barry's near the end. I'm sure he will, or is Barry's going to come back at Tiago, which I'm sure he won't now, because those mediums will come into effect. 2 laps to go. See where Tiago's going to come at the end of the race. What about G-Man? G-Man, 8 seconds back. 9 seconds back, as you right there. It's a new line. I like that line. So, lap 35 out of 36. Rob, we know he has got 6 seconds worth of penalties. Is he going to open enough gap though? Is he going to open a gap enough? It's looking quite close. He did gain a 10th on Claasen there at the end on that lap. Needs to find 4 more tenths though, at least. At least. So we'll see. It's going to be close. Claasen has got the fresh tyres out of the 2. Let's see. Barry's still on the back of Tiago, but not quite as Raptor taps the back, and I think Raptor will be not disqualified, but will probably be retiring. Yeah, retired, and that, well, that's the championship. Just a bit of a tap, and that has unsettled his car. And Raptor, well, after an absolute great race in the first race, well, second race of the season, these 2 races have absolutely, well, gone. Absolutely gone. So Big D out of nowhere is going to score a point. Majesh is going to score 9th as well. So obviously he does get ahead now. It's too late for a safety car. So, yeah. So Rob currently leading. That gap is staying at 5.5. G-Man's falling back as well. He's falling victim to Zardy. Let's see if Zardy can make the move. G-Man has got more DRS though. Not DRS, ERS. So let's see if he can do anything. He's going to use it all, which I'm sure he will. Which I think it's going to be just a losing battle. Just about. For Zardy here. Unless he can make the move stick here. He is running out of DRS though. Is he going to make the move here? Down into turn 4, it's going to be an almighty dive bomb. Not quite. So G-Man holds on. Well, that might be a warning. That might not help him. But here we go then. There's Tiago who picks up a penalty. That's not going to help his cause whatsoever. But here we go then. Any of these guys here going to pick up an extra penalty? Claasen picks up a penalty, and I think that could be it then. That could be it. Rob will probably hold on for the win here. And that is costly. That is a costly penalty for Claasen there. As Rob wins here in Midweek Racing, Tier 2, Season 5, Round 4, Mexico. Claasen does... Oh, wow, that penalty was costly in the end. What about G-Man? What is G-Man? Is G-Man going to jump him? No, not quite. Only 2 tenths away. Zardy goes down to 5th in the end. Tiago does jump him. What about Barry's? No, holds on to 6th. What about Oldie Bones? Jumps Barry's up to 6th. What about Andrew Wolf? I don't think that's going to change anything now. So Andrew Wolf holds down a 4th. Yes, down in 8th. Majesh down in 9th. Big D Mad in 10th. Class Boy 11th. Flying Goose. Or a bit of an unlucky race again from Flying Goose, but does finish, so fair play once again. So Rob does take the win here then. Claasen, absolute costly penalty with 3 corners to go. Absolute costly penalty, and that has cost him the victory today and the championship in the end, as Rob will take the charge of the championship. Claasen will take over in 2nd. And that is it then, boys and girls, children of all ages. That is it then. That was eventful, to say the least. As we see the podium celebrations, the Mercedes on top as always, Haas in 2nd, and a Red Bull in 3rd. So there we go then. Rob does take victory here then in Tier 2. So well done to Rob, and he also takes the championship lead. So well done to Rob, and Claasen jumps up to 2nd in the championship, and Zardy for taking 3rd, I think, or was it G-Man? It was G-Man. What do I think of Zardy? No. 11 seconds. 11 seconds. Jesus Christ, Rob. It's well, that's not even the worst. Raptor's got 18 seconds and he didn't finish, but you know. Carter Boy got 15 seconds in the battle of who's got the most penalties. But then, there we go. Rob takes the win then. Claasen in 2nd, G-Man in 3rd, Tiago in 4th, Zardy 5th, Oldie Bones, Parries, Andrew Wolf, Big D and Majesh round off the top 10. Flying Goose just missing out in 11th, Carter Boy in 12th, as that's all of the finishers. So then, that is it. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you do. And it's the same every Tuesday here on Midweek Racing channel. I've been Matt, RRT Matter, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.